Speaking about energy and all the energy that AI is going to require, one of the reasons why President Trump is opening that energy spigot on his first day in office, just like he did during his first term.
I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world.
Former Texas Governor Rick Perry was the energy secretary under Trump in his first term, and he joins me now. Governor, good morning. It's great to see you. So there were a whole lot of executive orders that Donald Trump signed yesterday regarding energy and during his first day in office. Out of all of the ones that you've seen so far, which one stands out to you the most that could be most beneficial in becoming energy dominant once again?
Well, I think just the one that hit me that will have the quickest effect on us is getting rid of the LNG pause that Biden had put into place. Just overnight, the message there, not only to the U.S. producers and to those that are running the export facilities out of the Gulf Coast, for instance, is to our allies, that you can count on the United States again to deliver that energy. For instance, you know, the folks in Ukraine, the folks in Europe, all of those people were having to rely upon Russian gas instead of U.S. gas being laid in there. So I think that one that caught my attention as much as anything. The other thing that he did was send the message that across the board energy. When you talk about our black gold, you need to think about our atomic gold as well, and that's with our small modular reactors. And the message that he sent on nuclear energy, running those AI facilities, for instance, in your previous section, all of that, whether it's peaker plants from LNG-driven facilities to run our data centers, or whether it's from small modular reactors, the future is in energy, and you got to have it, and you got to have a lot of it, and America needs to be the place that it is.
Well, Governor, you also have the president. He just, the EV mandates. Joe Biden said that 50% of new cars have to be electric by the year 2023. Donald Trump reversed that and also eased efficiency standards so you can have whatever appliance you want. Do you think that's a good idea?
Absolutely. Listen, the American public are good at making decisions. We don't take very well to when the government comes in and says, look, you got to have this type of toilet. You got to have this type of light bulb. You got to have this type of car. We'll figure it out, and we'll do a good job of taking care of the environment, too, from the standpoint of when you have American LNG out there displacing coal, dirty burning coal, particularly in China and in India, then that's what's really impacting the environment in a positive way. Yeah. So not only is the president making right decisions for the consumer and for the developer of energy in America, they're also making good decisions for the environment.
Yeah, and the president talks about it a lot on the campaign trail, that the American economy is tied to the energy industry, and his whole goal is to bring prices down. So given how things are going so far in these past 2 days, do you think that that will be possible?
Well, it will be. I mean, listen, the issue here, some people go, oh, it's going to drive down our energy ability to make money, and you're going to see less of it. And my answer to that is open up new markets, put American energy all over the world, and then there will be a demand for it. The cost of drilling, hopefully we can drive down because of the regulations. But opening up those new markets and giving us places to be able to sell this product is what keeps the energy industry in this balance that we need, where the folks who are looking for it, they can make their money, but it's affordable to those that are using it.
Yeah. And lastly, really quickly, Governor, this is something I'm sure that is on your mind right now, this historic snowstorm that's hit in Texas, Florida, Louisiana. Is the Texas power grid going to be able to handle it?
Yeah, last session of the legislature, Governor Abbott very wisely gave an incentive to build more, in this case, peaker plants. I think you're going to see him do the same thing this time on small modular reactors so that we have the power to push out to the grid. You know, people are moving to Texas. This is the place folks want to be. We got a population boom that's going on, and we're going to be attracting those data centers. So we're going to have to build a lot of energy production in those power plants. But we'll handle it.
You certainly will. Governor Rick Perry, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your insight.